On Christmas morning, most American families unwrap dozens of gifts under decorated trees after weeks of shopping and spending. But in Amish communities, Christmas looks completely unrecognizable. No trees, no Santa, no decorations. These 10 traditions reveal a celebration so different, outsiders struggle to believe it's the same holiday. Gift expectations. The contrast begins Christmas morning with what children find waiting for them. Amish children receive 2 to 3 simple gifts, often handmade, always practical. A new dress sewn by grandmother, a wooden toy carved by grandfather, perhaps new boots or a warm winter coat. These aren't disappointing substitutes for real gifts. They're the entirety of Christmas presents, received with genuine gratitude and excitement. Modern children, by comparison, often receive 20 to 30 or more gifts, unwrapping for hours while parents document every moment on phones. The pile of discarded wrapping paper rivals the gifts in volume. By afternoon, many children struggle to remember what they received, overwhelmed by abundance that paradoxically creates less joy than Amish children experience with their 3 simple items. The Amish approach isn't about deprivation, it's about creating space for gratitude. When you receive 3 carefully chosen gifts, each one matters. You know who made it, why they chose it, and the thought behind it. The wooden horse grandfather spent evenings carving becomes treasured for years. The dress grandmother stitched carries her love in every seam. Less creates more, though modern culture insists otherwise. Decoration philosophy. Drive through Amish settlements on December 25th, and you'll see homes that look exactly like they do every other day of the year. No outdoor lights strung along roof lines. No inflatable snowmen occupying front yards. No wreaths on doors or candles in windows. The exterior appearance gives no indication that Christmas is being celebrated inside. This isn't oversight or poverty-preventing decoration. It's deliberate choice rooted in the belief that displaying Christmas celebration for neighbors to see represents prideful show. The Amish celebrate Christmas in their hearts and homes, not on their lawns. Indoor decorations remain minimal, perhaps some greenery placed on a table, but nothing that would be considered elaborate by modern standards. Modern neighborhoods, meanwhile, transform into light displays rivaling commercial districts. Families spend hundreds or thousands on decorations, competing for most elaborate displays. Some hire professional installers. Electric bills spike. The focus shifts from celebrating to impressing, from meaning to spectacle. The Amish watch this annual transformation with quiet confusion, wondering when Christmas became about what neighbors see rather than what families experience together. Christmas spending? The average Amish family spends between $50 and $100 on Christmas total. This covers simple gifts, special food ingredients for Christmas dinner, and perhaps materials for homemade decorations children create. Some years, spending falls even lower when gifts come entirely from materials already at hand. Modern American families spend an average of $1,000 to $2,000 on Christmas, with many exceeding $3,000 when including decorations, special foods, travel, and entertainment. Credit card debt accumulated during the holidays takes months to pay off, creating financial stress that extends the holiday's impact well into the new year. The Amish accomplish full Christmas celebration for less than 5% of what modern families spend. They gather together, they feast on special foods, they exchange meaningful gifts, they worship and rest. Nothing feels lacking or insufficient. Time off work. Amish communities shut down completely for 2 full days at Christmas. December 25th and 26th, known as Second Christmas, are treated as Sabbath days when no work occurs except essential animal care. Businesses close, carpentry shops lock their doors, furniture making ceases. Even families who depend on daily sales to outside customers simply stop working. This isn't vacation time earned or tracked. It's community understanding that these days belong to family and worship, not commerce. No Amish employer expects work on Christmas. No employee feels guilt about closed businesses. The economic impact of a 2-day shutdown is simply accepted as the cost of honoring the holiday properly. Modern Americans, by contrast, often work through holidays. Retail employees, staff stores for last-minute shoppers, service industry workers serve holiday meals to families celebrating in restaurants. Even those technically off work often spend holidays checking emails, taking calls, or stressing about work waiting when they return. The Amish complete separation from work for 2 full days creates rest that modern people struggle to achieve even during vacations. Food preparation. Amish Christmas dinner preparation begins days before December 25th. Without modern appliances, creating a feast for 15 to 20 family members requires extensive advance work. Pies baked on December 23rd, bread prepared December 24th, vegetables gathered from root cellars and prepared for cooking, everything made from scratch using recipes unchanged for generations. The Christmas meal typically centers on roast chicken or duck rather than turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, homemade noodles, stuffing made with dried bread saved throughout the year. Multiple pies, including pumpkin, apple, and the distinctly Amish shoofly pie made from molasses. Every dish requires hand preparation, wood stove management, and coordination among multiple cooks working in kitchens that would feel cramped by modern standards. Modern families increasingly rely on convenience. Pre-made sides purchased from grocery stores, desserts from bakeries. Some families eat Christmas dinner at restaurants, eliminating preparation entirely. Even those who cook at home use electric ovens with precise temperature control, stand mixers, food processors, and other appliances that make the work fraction of what Amish women manage. The Amish view this labor as part of the celebration, not burden to avoid. Grandmothers, mothers, and daughters work together across 3 generations, talking while they prepare. The kitchen becomes the heart of Christmas, not just the place where food originates. Skills pass from old hands to young through demonstration and practice. The meal tastes different when you've invested days of labor into creating it. Entertainment choices. Christmas Day in Amish homes contains 0 screens, movies, or television. No Christmas specials. No holiday films playing in the background. No tablets keeping children occupied. Entertainment consists of conversation, board games, card games, and outdoor play if weather permits. Adults talk with each other without phones competing for attention. Children play with their few new gifts or traditional games they've always owned. The absence of electronic entertainment creates space that modern families rarely experience. Conversations develop depth because no one is half listening while scrolling. Games involve full family participation with genuine engagement. Boredom occasionally surfaces, but Amish families view boredom as opportunity for creativity rather than problem requiring immediate solution through entertainment consumption. Modern Christmas Day often revolves around screens. New devices get unboxed and immediately consume attention. Families watch Christmas movies together, which sounds communal, but actually means sitting in the same room while individually focusing on screens. Children retreat to bedrooms with new tablets or gaming systems. Adults check social media, comparing their Christmas to others' carefully curated posts. The constant stimulation prevents the quiet presence that Amish families cultivate. Shopping experience. The Amish Christmas shopping experience is simple. There isn't one. No Black Friday mall trips, no online ordering, no last-minute panic buying. Gifts are either made at home throughout the year or purchased months in advance during routine trips to necessary stores. By December, all Christmas preparations are complete, leaving the final weeks of the year peaceful rather than frantic. This approach eliminates the stress that defines modern Christmas for many families. No fighting crowds, no comparing prices or searching for deals, no shipping deadlines or delivery tracking, no credit card bills arriving in January. The commercial Christmas season that begins before Thanksgiving and dominates American culture for 6 weeks simply doesn't exist in Amish experience. Modern families spend November and December in consumer frenzy. Store visits multiple times weekly, hours researching products online, stress over finding the perfect gifts. Pressure to spend enough to demonstrate love adequately. The shopping itself becomes exhausting, turning what should be joyful preparation into obligation and burden. The Amish watch this annual madness from outside, genuinely confused about why anyone would choose to celebrate this way. Music and sound. Amish Christmas soundscapes differ dramatically from modern expectations. No background music plays continuously, no radio stations broadcasting holiday songs, no speakers streaming playlists. Instead, quietness prevails, broken intentionally by a cappella hymn singing in four-part harmony, always in German, using songs from the Ostbund hymnal that date back centuries. This singing isn't background ambiance. It's intentional, participated in by all family members, requiring attention and skill. The harmonies weave together as parents and children blend voices without instrumental accompaniment. The songs carry weight, telling Christmas story through verses memorized from childhood. When Amish families sing, they're fully engaged in the act, not performing for others or listening to professionals while doing other activities. Modern Christmas immerses everyone in constant musical bombardment. Holiday songs play in stores, cars, homes, and public spaces from Thanksgiving through New Year's. The same songs repeat endlessly until they lose meaning through familiarity. Most people hear Christmas music passively, background noise accompanying other activities. The music becomes wallpaper rather than meaningful expression, heard but not truly listened to. Social obligations? The Amish Christmas social calendar is remarkably simple. December 25th with immediate family, December 26th visiting extended family. That's the entirety of holiday obligations. No office parties to attend, no neighborhood gatherings requiring attendance, no friend groups expecting participation, no multiple events across several weeks creating exhaustion through overcommitment. This simplicity allows genuine rest and connection. Christmas Day focuses entirely on the nuclear family in their own home. No traveling, no hosting, just parents and children together without competing obligations. Second Christmas provides time for extended family and friends, but on single dedicated day with a clear purpose. The limited scope makes each gathering meaningful rather than just another event to check off the list. Modern families often navigate December with social calendars resembling military campaigns. Multiple parties each week, gatherings for work colleagues, friend groups, extended family, church communities, children's activities. Each event requires preparation, attendance, and social energy. By December 26th, many modern families feel exhausted rather than refreshed, having spent weeks performing celebration for others rather than experiencing it themselves. Post-Christmas reality. December 27th arrives, and Amish life returns immediately to normal routine. Men head to workshops or barns for regular work. Women resume standard household duties. Children go back to school if it's a weekday. Any decorations that existed get removed promptly. Christmas is complete, cleanly concluded, with no extended wind-down period or gradual transition back to regular life. This quick return prevents the post-holiday letdown that plagues modern celebrations. There's no financial recovery period because little money was spent. No emotional crash because expectations were modest and met. No piles of new possessions requiring organization or space. Life simply continues in its normal pattern, enriched by 2 days of rest and family connection, but not disrupted by excess requiring weeks to process. Modern families often experience post-Christmas. These 10 differences reveal more than just alternative Christmas traditions. They expose fundamental contrasts in values, priorities, and understanding of what celebration means. Modern Christmas has evolved into a consumer event requiring significant financial investment, time commitment, and social performance. Amish Christmas remains family-focused religious observance, requiring minimal spending and maximum presence. Neither approach is inherently right or wrong, but the contrast raises uncomfortable questions. Has modern Christmas become so elaborate that we've lost sight of what we're celebrating? Do our children remember the meaning beneath the presents?